Good afternoon students, welcome to today's English online class. So before I begin the class, I would like to remind you about the competition, which is a speech on Swami Vivekananda, which has to be sent to me. That means me and Sharda madam, according to your class teacher. You have to send the video of the speech to your class teacher before 4 o'clock. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to celebrate the World Youth Day. On account of it, we are conducting a speech competition, elocution competition for 4th standard. The topic is Swami Vivekananda. You have to speak about Swami Vivekananda. Time is 3 minutes only. And you should speak about Swami Vivekananda and take a video of it and send to your class teacher today before 4 o'clock. Okay. And the speech should not exceed 3 minutes and the late entries will not be accepted. Okay, today we are going to learn a new topic. The topic is not new for you, but this year we are learning this topic for the first time. The topic is adverbs. This topic is learned by you last year. That means in 3rd standard. The complete topic which you are going to learn today is already learned by you. Okay? So let's have a quick revision. It's something like a revision class. Okay? So you know what is an adverb? Adverb is a word which qualifies or describes or speaks more about a verb. Okay? Adverb is a word which describes. It may describe a verb, it may describe an adjective, or it may describe another adverb itself. And what does the adverb tell us? The adverb tells us how, where, when, and how much and with what frequency an action takes place. Okay. For example, I ran quickly. How did I run? Answer is quickly. So the word quickly is called the adverb. Okay. She lives there. Where does she live? There. Right. So there is the adverb in this particular sentence. He seldom watches serials. How frequently does he watch serials? Seldom is the answer, right? So seldom is called the adverb in this particular sentence. Manu came home yesterday. When did Manu come home? Yesterday, right? So yesterday is the adverb in this particular sentence. Okay. So adverb is a word which describes or speaks more about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb itself. Now let's see the kind of adverbs and let's know about each type of adverb. It is learned by you last year as I told you, so the learning may be very fast today. Adverb and its kinds. The kinds of adverbs which you are going to learn in this lesson are adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of number and adverb of frequency. So let's see what is the meaning of adverb of manner. Adverb of manner, a word which tells us the manner in which an action is performed or done is called the adverb of manner. An adverb of manner answers the question how. For example, he walked silently. How did he walk? How did he walk, children? Type the answer. He walked silently. How did he walk? Silently, right? So silently is the adverb of manner in this particular sentence. She sings sweetly. How does she sing? Sweetly, right? So sweetly is the adverb of manner in this particular sentence. My uncle advised us wisely. How did my uncle advise us? Wisely is the answer, right? So wisely is the adverb of manner in this particular sentence. The children played happily. How did the children play? How did the children play? Type the answer. How did the children play? Yes, the children played happily, or how did the children play? Happily is the answer. So happily is the adverb of manner in this particular sentence. Now let's see what is the meaning of adverb of place. What is the meaning of adverb of place? The adverb of place tells us where an action took place or happened or performed. Okay. Adverb of place tells us where or the place in which the action is performed or the action took place. Okay. The words that tell us about where an action is performed are called the adverb of manner. It answers the question where. For example, the dog ran outside. Where did the dog run? The dog ran outside. Where did the dog run? The dog ran outside. Outside is the answer. We walked down the hill. We walked down the hill. Where did we walk? Down the hill. So down is the adverb of place here. They can't see you anywhere. Where can't they see you? Anywhere, right? So anywhere is the adverb of place in this particular sentence. Look at the first sample again. The dog ran outside. Where did the dog run? Outside. It is telling you a place where an action took place. So outside is the adverb of place in this particular sentence. Right. So now let's see another. In the next slide, what are we going to learn? Adverb of time. Adverb of time tells us when an action took place. Means the time of an action. The words that tell us or talk us about when an action is done or performed or took place are called the adverb of time, and adverb of time answers the question when. Okay. For example, first question. We will reach the airport at 5 a.m. When will we reach the airport? Praktash, type the answer. When will we reach the airport? When will we reach the airport? Type the answer, children. When will we reach the airport? At 5 a.m. right? So 5 a.m. is the adverb of time. You read the next two questions yourself, which is on the screen, and type the adverb of time. Okay, you read the next two lines and type the adverb of time yourself. Yes, I see your replies. Very good. Tomorrow morning, early. Okay, early in the morning. Last question, right? Good. Sunita will talk to you tomorrow. When will Sunita talk to you? Tomorrow, right? I go for a walk early in the morning. When do I go for a walk? When do I go for a walk? Early in the morning, right? So, you know that what is the meaning of adverb of time. Now let's see what is the meaning of adverb of frequency. What is the meaning of adverb of frequency? Adverb of frequency tells us how frequently we do an action. Means कितने बार हम एक action करते हैं. The words which tells us how frequently an action is performed or done is called the adverb of frequency. It answers the question how often. We go to village only yearly. How often do we go to the village? Type the answer. How often do we go to the village? We go to the village yearly. है ना, साल में एक ही बार गाँव जाते हैं. So this word yearly tells us how frequently we are doing that action. That means how frequently we are going to the village. So the word yearly is the adverb of frequency in this particular sentence. So the words such as yearly, which tells us how frequently we are doing an action, is called the adverb of frequency. Another example is Arun rarely completes his homework. Arun rarely completes his homework means Arun is very lazy in doing his homework. How often Arun How often does Arun complete his homework? How often does Arun complete his homework? Arun completes his homework rarely. So rarely is the adverb of frequency given in the particular sentence. Okay. Next one, they frequently quarrel with each other. They frequently quarrel with each other. How often do they quarrel with each other? How frequently do they quarrel with each other? Or how often do they quarrel with each other? They frequently quarrel with each other. How often do they quarrel with each other? Frequently is the answer here, right? They frequently quarrel. हमेशा हरदम झगड़ते ही रहता है. So they frequently quarrel with each other. So frequently is the adverb of frequency given in this particular sentence. So children, in the samples you can see yearly, rarely and frequently are the adverb of frequencies, right? So you understood what is the meaning of adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time and adverb of frequency from this presentation. There is something which you have to know more about adverbs. So let's see the next slide. It is about some rare adverbs. Okay, there are some adverbs which are rare or which are same and which are having some other differences. Look here. We usually make adverbs by adding ly at the end to an adjective. For example, angry. This particular sample I kept it means I kept it careful and knowingly. Why? Because you should understand the spelling rule. We usually make an adverb by adding ly. Not only ly, if the adjective is ending with y, then we will cut the y and replace it with a I. So it will be ILY which we are adding to the adjective. So see here example, angry. Angry is the adjective which is ending with a y. So we have to replace y with a I. So the adverb will be angrily. Adverb will be angrily. And what is an adjective, by the way? Adjective is a word which describes a noun or a pronoun. Adverb is a word which describes a verb. That is the difference. Okay. So angry is the adjective and adverb is angrily. We have added ILY. Sweet is the adjective. What is the adverb? Sweetly. We have added LY. Careful is the adjective and C the adverb is carefully. Happy, happily. Quick, quickly. Quiet, quietly. Love, lovely. Beautiful, beautifully. These are all the samples of adverbs which we are forming by adding ly at the end of an adjective. Now look, there are some adjectives which are totally different. Here you can see the table of adjective one side and on the other side you can see the adverb table. Look, good is the adjective and well is the adverb. Majority of the children make mistake in this good and well. They don't identify it properly. Okay. So you must remember good is the adjective, well is the adverb. Hard is the adjective, hard is the adverb. Straight is the adjective and straight is the adverb. Fast is the adjective and fast is the adverb. Much is the adjective and much itself is the adverb. Little is an adjective and little itself is the adverb. So you know that good will change into well as an adverb. Good is adjective and well is adverb. The rest of the words they are same in adjective as well as in adverb. Okay, hard, hard, straight, straight, fast, fast, much, much, little, little. The word will remain same in spelling and pronunciation, in adjective also, adverb also, without changing the spelling or pronunciation. It's the same. Okay. So, we have completed the topic of adverb today itself. So, once again, let's have a quick recap of what we have learned today. We learned about adverb. We learned adverb is a word which is qualifying or describing a noun, an adjective or another adverb itself. Right? An adverb tells us how, when, where, how frequently and how much an action is done. And we learned about adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time and adverb of frequency in this lesson. Adverb of manner tells us how an action took place or how an action is performed. It answers the question how. For example, he walked silently. How did he walk? Silently. So, silently is the adverb of manner. Now, the word that tells us where an action took place is called a adverb of place. It answers the question where. For example, Meena ran downstairs. Where did Meena run? Downstairs. So, downstairs is the adverb of place in the particular sentence. Now, adverb of time. The word that we used to talk about when an action took place is called adverb of time. For example, it answers the question when. For example, I go for a walk early in the morning. When do I go for a walk? Early in the morning. Now, adverb of number. Adverb of number tells us how many times an action is done are called a adverb of number. It's not adverb of time, adverb of number. It answers the question how many. For example, we eat food 4 times a day. How many times do we eat our food? 4 times, right? 4 is the answer. I ate 12 bananas. How many bananas did I eat? 12, right? So 12 is called adverb of number. He returned all the five books. He returned all the 5 books. How many books did he return? 5, right? So 5 is called adverb of number. So students, remember, adverb of number is always a numeral. It's always a numeral, particular number. Okay, that's why the adverb of number answers the question how many. Now adverb of frequency, it tells us how frequently we do an action, and it answers the question how often. For example, Arun rarely completes his homework. How often does Arun complete his homework? Rarely. So children, based on this lesson, you will be given some exercise to solve in your Google Classroom. Kindly complete